Good morning. My name is Terry Winter, and I work as the Logistics and Operations Manager for K-Lite Recycling.
And I'm Derek Brodner. I'm one of the owners and kind of run the operations and coordinate everything like that. Well, K-Lite's a recycling company. It actually, we say it started in 2003, but it started before then with my grandpa. And he started by refurbishing old light fixtures and stuff like that. And since his passing, my parents took over, and they realized the only part he wasn't recycling was the actual light bulb. So, you know what? They developed a machine to recycle the light bulb, and from there we just kept recycling more and more materials. So, yeah, whatever comes in our doors, we try and find a solution for and get fully recycled.
The biggest problem they initially encountered when they first started is recycling light bulbs wasn't really a common thing for people. So just getting the word out to people that light bulbs could be recycled and that there was a place for them to get done. That was probably the biggest.
Probably breaking old habits. Like, everyone was just so used to landfilling, and we started before our time. Like in 2003, recycling wasn't a thing on people's mind. It was kind of, trying to sell this stuff. Like, first we had to develop a plan and build a machine to recycle the light bulbs, and then we had to, convince, well, not convince, but what's the proper word for it? Break bad habits of just landfilling. We had to convert people and teach people, educate everyone that recycling is something that needs to be done and should be done.
So the biggest thing they encountered is when they were looking for a machine to actually recycle the light bulbs, they're not just commonplace machines. So they were sourcing out a machine to recycle the light bulbs, and I think your dad found one out of England, and it was about £1 million, but for the market in Saskatchewan, that wasn't really. So John, and then myself at the time, he started to build his recycling machine, and we actually ended up building, fabricating, and making the machine that we have right now. Innovation for us, we can't just rely on one stream of things. So we have expanded, and the innovation for us has just allowed us to keep our staff at the same amount while taking in much more material and just streamlining our processes. But
yeah, like, innovation for us, it's not just us, it's our guys at the back, and any feedback or any of our customers or anything. Whatever they bring to us, we always try and make it better, more cost effective, more efficient. So, from where we started to where we are now, we used to get 20 barrels or 10 bags and stuff like that. We're always constantly trying to improve the quality and quantity we can grab. So instead of it's hard to go to Saskatoon to grab a barrel and come back kind of thing. So we're trying to go there, and we're constantly upgrading our equipment to get, more and more. So it's cost effective for not just us, but our customers and everyone else.
Our services can be used by everybody, but our services are mostly put out to commercial customers. Your Crowns or your commercial businesses that have larger warehouses or that go through the lights.
Like larger quantity. So we cover lots of businesses in Saskatchewan. We're getting into Manitoba. We're there every 6 weeks, whereas in Saskatchewan we're usually covering the province every 2 weeks kind of thing. So we're there a lot less, but we still cover the province of Manitoba, and the same thing with Alberta. We're just there a lot less, so we'd like to make it worthwhile. So we're always trying to expand and find more customers, because if we can get 6 people instead of just one, it can be more cost effective for everyone.
The mindset for K-Lite has always been, what can we do for you? So we recycle light bulbs, but we've expanded far beyond that. So now we do plastics, we do cardboards, we do electronics, low-grade electronics, we do porcelain, we do metals. It's more been for us finding a solution for you. So if a customer comes to us and they say, hey, we have, like the grain bags, when we started doing the grain bags and Derek took that over, it was, hey, can you guys find a home for this? People will have a product, they just don't know where to put it. So they'll come to us, or the Crowns, where we started with just light bulbs, and they'll say, hey, well, we have like ink toners, or we have, and then they'll give us something that they don't have a home for, and then they'll ask us to find a home for it, and then to
Yeah, we actually have many pilot projects going on, like right now, trying to figure out homes for materials that still aren't recyclable. Yeah, well, we know like everything we ship out or take in, we know exactly where it's going, exactly how it's being recycled, but there is materials like customers have brought to us, and we're still working on it to this day to figure out how, like for an example, fiber optics. It still isn't a solution, and we've partnered with a lot of people, and like Sask Polytech, we've had a project with them, and just trying to figure out homes and ways to recycle this material.
Instead of getting it landfilled, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes not always us. There's a lot of hands it has to go through to figure out how to recycle this material. So